Someone asked me this question. Hey, mommy, a man wants to marry me. Yes, we have gone too far. There's a lot of things we have done together, and both parents approved our marriage, though we have not yet married. So I want to ask you, mommy, this man came up with this suggestion that we should have a joint account, that we will be merging our money together so that when we marry, it will help us in future, or when we want to do marriage ceremony, it will help us to do things we need to do financially. Mommy, please advise me. Is it okay to have joint account with this man? Please tell me your own idea. Darling, why am I bringing this question in this channel? Most often, I notice that I receive similar questions from different people, which simply means many people may have the same challenge or the same question that they want to ask. So for her question is, this man we want to marry. This man said, let's have a joint account so that when we marry, it will also help us in future. If that is your question, maybe you may be asking, should I open joint accounts with this man since we have gone too far, though we have not yet married? My dear, let's talk. So as a young girl that is dating a man, my darling, remember that I used to say, I will marry you is not the same as I am marrying you. Yes, I know that this man, you have known him for long. Both parents approved the marriage. Everything is going the way it's supposed to go. But may I tell you that something may happen in a second, in a night of your wedding, in a minute, that will make the marriage not to hold. Of course, nobody is praying for bad thing. But what I'm trying to say is, if I may give you my honest advice, I will say, don't have any joint account with a man that is not your husband until after marriage. Yes, darling, when you marry, you can have joint accounts. So when you marry, you can have these joint accounts. Yes, but don't have joint accounts with a man that is not yet your husband. And that also leads us to joint accounts with a man that is your husband. My darling, even though that he is your husband, yes, I advise that you have joint accounts with your husband. Yes, I love that. It's very important. But you and your husband should not put all eggs in one basket. Yes. Because something may happen that the family may need money, but they need the approval of these both people. But because the other person is not available, which simply means the money can't be withdrawn. So in all you are doing, even though it's your husband, don't pack all eggs in one basket in order to avoid hard I know. Number 2, even though you have joint accounts, do your best to have something that you can always lay hand on. Yes. What I mean is this. Even though you and your husband have joint account, have something, bank or something, whatever, maybe save, whatever you may call it. You can quickly get money from to solve some certain problem without his approval. What did I mean? Maybe your husband travel, or maybe your husband is in meeting and you need urgent money to solve a family problem or to solve a problem that will benefit both of you. But because he is in the meeting, he cannot pick his call, he cannot go to bank with you. Do you understand? It's important as a woman that you have something that you can fall on, that if anything happens, you can say, okay, let me quickly go to my safe to get this money and solve this problem. When my husband comes back, we talk about it. Or let me quickly go to my bank to get this money and solve this. So don't always just depend on joint account. Do your best to have something that you can lay your hand to as you are waiting for your husband approval for other things. So if you are dating a man, I may suggest don't have a joint account with him until you're married. So if you have married, have joint accounts, but don't pack all your eggs in one basket. 3, if you have married, have joint account, but do have something that you can touch, something that you can lay your hand, something that you can run for rescue, not to wait for him for everything. Is very, very important. I hope this episode bless you. Please don't forget to put in the comments your takeaway, and remember, I don't know it all. I am learning also. I am researching also in order to bring valuable videos for us. So do also share in the comments your own takeaway.